Hello. Are you tired of working at a job for a guy every day? Do you seek a simple existence of subsistence? That's right, an existence of subsistence. Look no further. The game for you is Prison Monastery Simulator, sponsored by Paradox. Prison Architect's base game is free on Steam this weekend only, and it's also a part of the Xbox Game Pass for PC. If you want to help me, you could click my call to action box below on playprisonarchitect.com/ambiguousamphibian. Thanks, Paradox. Today, we will endeavor to teach the profound meaning of silence and prayer inherent in seeking the will of Providence in our lives. We start as a simple cell. Gregor Mendel coincidentally named cells after monks. Therefore, science, religion, and prison are now inextricably tied in one word, signifying the simplest unit of all life. Here we start our humble life of subsistence in prison, a monastery. Today we endeavor to reach spiritual liberation. We will endeavor to break out of the physical manifestation of our earthly forms. Too long have I been captive to my earthly body. I have always wanted to be a monk. This guy is just pushing me with a box of potatoes. There he goes, just goodbye now, potato man. Here I am, in my cell. The first thing we'll do is sleep. In the morning, we perform our daily ablutions, and we join with the other monks, spending our reputation to gain squad members. Now with no fuck. The abbot is always watching. In the morning, monks complete their daily routines. Separation from one's physical body is not easily accomplished, but it leads to great spiritual gains. We have nearly completed the divorce of the mind and the body. Separation from the physical body. These will help me prune my soul. I will use these to cultivate your soul. I sojourned throughout the monastery, trying to convince others. At least I'm still safe inside my mind. But it wasn't enough. Excellent, excellent. Good. Something seemed very awry. Very awry. No pain, no gain, they say. After all, I didn't do it. I did not do that. Here's more. I sojourned among my brothers, seeking a confidant. Get it? His name is Noel, because no well can come from being near me. After all this time, I had decided that this was not, in fact, a monastery. It was the opposite of a monastery. Fear me? Oh, okay, now they've got me. I had arrived in heaven, and I'm completely off the hook. We'll use all of these reputation points to make myself a literal god, and a literal god I would become as I drew nearer and nearer to the divine beings, recruiting men and changing their minds. Here comes my crew now. This will raise our reputation, and eventually, we'll probably have killed half of the prison monastery. I meant to say monastery. There we are. Our crew is now good. As long as no one in our crew dies, let's just continue starting fights. We're very powerful people. In fact, no one in my crew did die. There we, okay, now the police are after me. But we have 66 rep points. Except, I think one guy did die. Will there be any prison left? 106 rep points? Yes, good. Guards, help me get him down. Alright, that's 106 rep. I surrender myself now. I'm almost ready. Alright, I surrender. Look at that, we now have over 100 rep points. This will be enough to recruit the entire prison. But that was only the beginning. For in the words of Killian himself, if you want to escape from monastery, all you need are a rebel and a fun planning montage. Again, I'm completely off the hook. Jolly good oh god, what are you doing? I have been given the secret formula, thank you, doctor. We'll use the rest of this to make our crew extremely powerful. While I may not be a rebel, I do have a hand, and I can use that to change people with my mouse in the game. And it looks like we've caused a massive prison riot. There it is. Now, if only we could find a spoon. All I've needed this whole time was a spoon just to get it. Good, good. Help was in sight. Alright, now begins the search for a spoon. Obviously, I killed that man with a single punch. Oh my god. That's incredibly violent. Look, I did it again. Everyone will know me. It may take violence, massive amounts of violence, but that is only the cost that one must pay in order to reach complete physical liberation. No one even remembers anymore who threw the first punch. Things went this way for a while, as I made my way through the hall and the cafeteria. Justice, liberty. Can we leave yet? Certainly some staff member has dropped their keys. Certainly by this point, I had become a rebel, in fact. Can I please have the keys? I just knocked out a SWAT team member in one hit. There are the keys that we've been looking for. Okay, we just need to circle back around and get the keys. What is happening over here? I have the keys. What have I become? I'm a monster. 300 reputation. Now there are police officers fighting with their hands. These police officers were in fact fighting with their hands. Come with me, Gross Nick. We will escape. We will leave this place and start a new life. We'll grow a beard and shave it off. Here we are. Good. Come with me. Okay, just stay there, bouncing around. No, actually, you know what? You'll make a good distraction. I'm just going to... Thank you. Oh, they let him behind me. Okay, great. And he's so fast that he actually outran them. Excellent, Gross Nick. Oh no, why can't I get through here? To the vegetable garden. Back into the hedges. At long last, I was off with my confidant, Gross Nick, to start new life in new country. Now I come to the awkward problem of not remembering where the exit to this prison monastery is what I meant to say. Is located. Oh, here we are now. I'm surprised it took only that little effort. Independence. It lay in my sight, just before my giant hand. The guards don't even have weapons anymore. And I'm off. I'm off down the road. To spiritual... What? How did... But this was not to be the end. The end is only the beginning, and all things come in a circle. Well, now we need to break out the rest. This is actually severely overpowered. Open the gate or they all die. I was merely separating them from their bodies. Can someone please? I can literally punch people. Oh, I had those keys the whole time. Oh my god. Just let me out. It's more dangerous to keep me. This would mark the first of a series of escapes for each one of my squad members. Where did all these farmers come from? I am powerful. Come on, Gross Nick, you were with me since the beginning. My god, this guy is really fast. Look at how incredibly fast he is. But he would not escape. The AI of your squad is terrible, and they all just... It was nice knowing you. This was the end only for Gilpatrick. Many still remained. Many untimely deaths. Alright, it's like Thermopylae. I'm committing whole new crimes. You say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say a violation of the Geneva Convention. A circle of life is also a circle of death. Who are we to judge the living and the dead? Like Christ and Pontius Pilate, they knew not what they did, but they were keeping. Don't mind me, just coming through. Here come all the injured guards from before. Fortunately, all of the guards in the game happen to be slower than me, and... Can you imagine the hiring process for working in this prison? Don't hurt me! None of them have guns. Well, there goes the prison, and here I go. And only one left. Well, it's really only a matter of time until I too punch open an iron door with all of the reputation I gained. Don't touch this. Nobody touches this. I'll take your staff keys. Shit, he didn't have any. Look, it's a janitor going to clean up the mess from the other dead janitor. My god, my hand is larger than my head. Look at the size of my hand. Alright, I have a new idea. I'll just run around and cause some general damage. Oh, there goes the prison. Good luck. I didn't really like technology after all. Here we are, just one more. Oh my god, what have I done? Hundreds. Hundreds. And it took only one day. But that isn't the whole story, my friends. This gentleman's head is it's literally a square. Sentenced to 14 years for false imprisonment. I like it. It kind of makes it sound like the judge knew that he wasn't supposed to go to prison. You don't belong here, but your head is just a square. Your head is the false shape, and therefore you will go here. This gentleman also imprisoned for false imprisonment. Yeah, arsonist. What are you? Carjacking, manslaughter, perjury, manslaughter. Violent disorder. Violent disorder? Well, then why don't they just treat it? Assault, manslaughter, multiple crimes including shitposting and handling stolen goods. Car theft, possession, violent disorder, again, perjury, manslaughter, perjury, arson. Come on, where are the good ones? Death by dangerous driving. Dangerous driving? I thought that would be part of the first one. Counterfeiting currency. Bribery? Okay, that's not so bad. All he did was bribe someone. 3 years in prison. That seems like a lot. Violent disorder, possession, manslaughter. Why can't people be more original in their crimes? Robbery, assault, pickpocketing, false imprisonment, rioting, burglary, assault, violence, assault, blackmail, disorderly behavior, violence, joyriding, violence, these ones are actually quite legitimate. Robbery, intent to supply, violence, false, traffic, joyride, death. What do you think this gentleman is? Do you think it's Toth Hill or Tot Hill? Like a hill of tots? Truly a heinous crime. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. As always, thanks to my patrons. Thanks to Paradox for sponsoring this video. Go give it a try. It's a great game. Prison Architect is really one of my favorites. I've had this game in my library practically since it was released. So let me know what you think. Maybe next time we'll actually try to build a real prison RimWorld style. I just had a lot of fun making this one. So as always, God bless. Goodbye now.